Welcome to the Armenia campaign for Et Impera 1.2.5. In the last part, we finally took out the two armies that were raiding in Kath, and that's actually eased the food supply situation here. So we've now got 10. Hopefully that will improve once we finish the supply pits. So for the short terms, this defensive army is going to have to sit down here and effectively wait until the situation improves. Over here, life has got a little bit interesting because what's happened is this lot has gone to war with this lot, and they've actually destroyed this army here, and that gives me an opportunity. But the trouble is their second army seems to have disappeared. I'm sure I had an agent in here somewhere. Where is it?
All men must serve.
How may I serve you?
Where's the third agent?
My lord.
You're there. Right, you
Moving
come down
by
here.
sea, my lord.
Wow.
There is more I could do. At your service.
Lost an army. Oh, it's down here. Wow. That leaves this area completely open. Can I wonder if I could get in and rough this army up with my cav and then pull away. And then that would leave this settlement open. Got an opportunity here. And I think I'm going to take it. The trouble is I can't get this cav army I want coming down here. Thought about it, and I think you're going to come down here, and same with this army. I want you down here as well. You're now effectively out of the battle, and it's this artillery army here. Where's my resupply army?
At your command.
We fight for you, my lord.
Right. Let's check this army.
My lord.
Right, so the next thing I want to do is
My lord.
come here,
At once.
and we're going to bring you back here. We're going to give you these.
On the move,
And
my
then-
lord.
I think we're going to move you into here,
Advance.
and you can be my long-term
Waiting
defensive
for
army.
orders. Ready for orders.
Also, we're in winter. Now, before I actually get into this battle, I do want to talk about something, because I've had a bit of a comment about taking regions using diplomacy, and to be honest, I do agree with the person who actually passed the comments. It is a bit of a broken mechanic, but it's also quite an annoying mechanic because it is a very random mechanic, and what it seems to do is it normally triggers when you've got adjacency between your empire and another empire, in this case Egypt, that has a lot of territory but is also relatively weak in relation to your own empire. And what seems to happen is when you've got an adjacency, because this is the first region I took, you get a totally random effect that gives you the first region. But then what happens is if you end up with multiple borders, so like this region here, when I took this, we had a border here with this region, a border here with Palmyra, and a border with there. I think that increases the inclination of a faction to hand over this region. So I think we got this region because we were bordered on three sides, and it was isolated because Egypt didn't have a link through here. So that's why we got that one. And then we got this one because this then had a border on two sides, and again it was isolated because of course we've got Judea here, which actually cuts this off. So I think how you get regions seems to flow on the adjacency to the regions you've got. Of course, we won't go any further now because of this. And I actually had it with my Rome campaign as well. And what that faction actually did is it actually split its kingdom and then effectively gave me half. The other thing I've also noticed with this mechanic is that the AI very rarely ever gives up a port city. So what I actually want to do is do a bit of an experiment. So we're going to go into here. Oh, not politics, characters. I'm going to find some unmarried females because I do need to keep driving my empire maintenance. Let's turn off the deceased. So this is purely an experiment, and to be honest, being given regions is very much a mixed blessing with respect to. I've got to get some of these guys married as well. I think we can probably get you married and then use your wife. That'd be just a quick fix. And I'm going to get in here. And what we're going to do is hit Egypt again with a new person, just to see how things are going. The other thing I was also looking at is I've got some pretty old lead generals in this army here. He's 82, he's 74. So some of these are going to start dying off soon. And that could be a problem. Because, well, let's just check my Empire maintenance. Yeah, at the moment my Empire maintenance is 6.6%. But if I actually lose one of these generals, just to give you an example. So we got here, where are you? You're up here. If we look at this general's traits, you will see here I've got -3% from this general. So the moment he dies, I will lose probably more than 3% actually. So this is something you need to remember as the campaign goes on. As your senior generals die of old age, and certainly don't want to lose them in battle, you will start to get the Empire maintenance going up. So you do need to keep your income very healthy. I do want to have a crack at these guys, so we are going to go for war. We'll go to war. Sorry.
Greetings. Well,
I
do
didn't
not
declare war.
stand there mute as though with the tongue cut from it. We march
Still
then
steadfast.
into an uncertain future. You and I may die.
What I want to do is get in
but
here.
that is unimportant. But your ruination matters.
Wow. I think what we may have to do is rough these up and then retreat. We're going to fight this on the battlefield. So this might be a case of going in, killing some of their units, and then withdrawing. Okay, let's try to start deployment. Okay, we're just going to do the usual thing. We're going to split. We've got 1, 2, 3, 6 on that side, 6 on that side. Oops, go wasting. I must admit, I'm going to try and enjoy my Cav battles, because somebody actually did post a comment to say that they were playing on the new release, and they said the battles are a lot tougher. I do wonder whether it will relate to Cavalry. So I have a feeling I need to enjoy my horse archer armies. So I don't think I'm going to be, especially with the charge disengagement penalty, that's going to be quite a big issue. Right, we're going to need to find them. Don't really want to charge in too quickly. In fact, I'm probably prepared to say that once the new update comes out, what I'm going to do now will not be possible. Where's the general? You're the general. I think what we will do is group these cataphracts together. Right, there they are. They're going that way. Actually, just move you up to this end so you will stay as a unit. Get rid of him. Ah, this is a camel unit. Generally, camel units are great when you go up against other cavalry units, but to be in this situation, missile camel units are very vulnerable. You can see we chewed them up. We got one of their cavalry units down. You come over here. These are just cav.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
The light missile cav. There, heavy missile, heavy infantry. get rid of you. I think we'll bring these down here. We'll take the general up there. Get out the trees, you're just wasting your ammunition. Oh, that's a heavy phalanx unit. You pull away.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Get their missile units down as well. Pulling his way into the trees. I mean, we haven't made any dent whatsoever on. I think what we're going to have to do is take down their medium melee. Right, if we got rid of all their cav. Got one light missile cav unit there. Yeah, I think we're going to dispatch you that way. Hey, pull away.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yep.
Cavalry. We await your orders.
And these guys are isolated. So we can pick these off. These off. You go that way, and go that way. You focus fire on those. General, go around the top there. Wait. Skirmish. Put away that way. Don't waste your ammunition on those. Take it out. Take them out.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, pull away. Let's get these guys in. Get the heavy mob in down here. You pull that way, you pull that way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Good, destroyed there. You pull away that way. You pull away this way.
We are at your command. One of our units has used.
You wait. We're running out of ammunition, which is part of the problem. These guys are virtually out of ammunition. Skirmish. Actually, you pull that way.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You just keep pulling them this way. This is where the disengagement penalty will come. Is getting caught by that. This will become very expensive. Come around that way. Over here. Come. Keep them running around. And these guys have gone. What we got here?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, we're out of ammunition. Stop. Who's engaged? Right.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, see if we can isolate. That's a heavy unit. pull away. Get you guys out of wedge. Heavy phalanx, medium. Some medium. Okay.
Heavy horse at your command. Run quickly now. Armored horse archers. Fire on the enemy.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, get a charge in on these. They're on the move, so they're not braced. Oh, let's make sure no one's getting caught. Yeah, get you down here, away. Actually, you can leave the battlefield.
We await your orders. Heavy cavalry. For our
You get round the back.
at the ready.
Get around the back.
Get the flanks. Advance at speed.
General, get out of there.
Swift and accurate.
Let's keep an eye on the general. This lot are moving up.
What are your orders? Royal cataphracts.
General, pull away.
What are your orders?
You pull away.
We are at your command. Royal cataphracts.
How far away are they? Getting close.
Formation. Move. Riders advance. We await your
You
orders.
over there. You
At your command. Honor. Get the flag.
in. How are we doing down here? It's a pretty ragged charge. I mean, the general's winded, so. Right, they've gone.
Royal cataphracts.
Who's done?
What are your orders?
I mean, is there anybody left in here? Okay.
Royal cataphracts.
So you can see my
Orders, my lord.
we've got left here. Medium melee. I think what we can do is maybe just see if we can split them up a bit. They've actually taken a defensive position. So I'm just going to bring you around here. I think you can leave the battlefield. What we got here? These guys have gone into the trees. There's a unit in here. See if we can find him. That's very heavy phalanx. Virtually all these now are heavy phalanx units. Very heavy, very heavy, very heavy, medium. Yep, time to go.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, I'm not gonna damage this army. What we're gonna do is just gonna leave the battlefield. We've done the job. That's the important thing. You leave?
We
No,
are
you-
losing ground.
Yes, I know. I mean, the whole objective of this was to damage this army so that it would. Can you leave?
The men are wavering.
Yeah, he's probably realised he's the only guy left on the battlefield against quite a big army, so maybe he's decided. I mean, it's close defeat. We can afford this. You can see what we've actually done is we've effectively damaged most of their cav capability and a lot of their infantry, their missile capability. So that makes this a relatively weak army if it has to go up against another infantry army, because it's basically phalanx units, and the missile troops can get round behind them and shoot them up. Yep. Don't be disheartened, boys. You will be back. Yeah.
Disengage! At ease! Ready for battle.
Yeah, we've reduced those to 11. It's the garrison here. Got militia, cavalry, 8 units of hoplites. Wow. This could be interesting.
At your command.
Can't get this army in. And the question is, if I don't attack this turn, I think we're going to have to go for it.
For orders. Paying siege to the settlement. None will escape.
Yep. Of course, we're going to have to fight this. Fog. Don't want to wait. We're not going to fight in the fog. I want to be able to see what I'm doing, nice and dry. Oh, this is going to be interesting. We've got to get up. This is a straight run through the victory point. I think this is going to be, I don't know, a fairly open area here. I think what we're going to do is, right, both are relatively straight runs, so we get you to drop.
Forever loyal.
You come over here.
We await your orders.
You're the diversion. I'm just going to shove you on the end.
Orders, my lord. Our spears are yours.
Yeah, back here. And what we're going to do is smash our way in through the front here. Or maybe there. Or there. Now I think if we smash our way in here, because what we can do is get missile troops to fire along these angles. I think that will work. So we'll come here. And we can bring the rest of the army over. You come over and join in as well.
Missiles.
What we're going to have is the archers that side, the archers this side, armoured horse archers here, general.
Swordsmen.
Main assault team can line up there.
We await your orders.
You come there. And that's about all we've got. Okay. Now, one thing about the new update, the 1.2.5C update, is they've actually nerfed the amount of ammunition artillery's got, but I think they've actually increased the actual damage that they do. And what we're going to do is bring you down here. There's nothing that can fire on this side, so what we can do is get a nice angle on the wall here. Yeah, they move the assault team forward. you just keep on a nice angle here so we can fire in. There's nothing for these guys to actually fire at, so we're just going to leave you here. Actually, what's the range? I think you can just stay there for the moment.
The walls are breached.
Yep, thank you.
Field artillery ready.
Certainly want that. And
We await your orders. At speed. Hold the archers.
you just keep.
Find your target. Orders, my lord.
Horse archers move forward.
We will darken the sky. Fire.
Horse archers, you just get up here. You can fire down the walls.
The walls are breached.
Fill the sky.
Gee, nope.
Ballista.
You hit there.
Targets.
You hit that corner there.
Swordsman.
Swordsman.
Resource.
Actually, sorry, artillery.
Fire on the enemy. Melee infantry at the ready. Missile infantry ready.
Horse archers, come here and fire down there.
Your targets. Swordsman. Double time. Armored horse archers. On your command.
It's just change one of you to ordinary shot and you can fire into there.
We await your orders. We are at your command. Swordsman, loose, ready, Gideon. We await your orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Infantry at your command.
In you get.
At speed. Double time. Ballista.
Artillery.
We are at your command.
Nope.
Ready your
Push.
weapons. Swordsman, advance at speed. Armored horse archers.
You over here.
Orders, my lord. What are your orders?
Yeah. Pound them, pound them, pound them.
Armored horse archers. Missile.
Actually, you get over here. You get over here.
Noble spearmen.
Bring the spearmen forward.
What are your orders? On me. Orders. Melee infantry. Ballista.
Ballista. I don't normally reposition my artillery, but we'll make an exception in this part.
My lord. Fire. Orders, my lord.
Heavy archers. These guys are as good as dead. You're wasting your ammunition. Armored horse archers. Come. Get a flank attack going there. Horse archers, can you squeeze through there? Heavy archers. these guys are wavering. Just by general. Lister. Gonna get recharge. Turn. Push. You try and hit those. Just go away for a moment, please. Just pull back. Yeah, just confusing the issue. Armored horse archers, you're just getting bogged down. You weren't able to force the wall at the gate, so. Gee, horse archers come here. Means you can fire up through there. You horse archers. You fire at that heavy phalanx unit. Actually, artillery move to that position.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
And you push through there. I need to push you to push through this part here because they're in the process of recapturing the gate. You push there. You push through there. You push on these.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep. Right, we've got a small reserve here. You halt and just pull back for the moment. I may need your ammunition. You get out of the battle, move away. How's the horse archers going? So we can push through. Right, they're losing. They've actually got the tower back now. Horse archers, can you get past this area here? I tell you to move here but not attack. Could you slide up this part here? Actually, let's do you one at a time. The other two wait. Oops. Very tempted to fire into there, but no, you won't be able to do it, will you? Okay, we're just going to put a couple of shots onto them. Hey, push through, push through.
The enemy have captured the gates.
Yep. Horse archers, push through, push through, push through. Nope. Okay, try and push through there then. Horse archers. One lot through.
ready! Quickly now! Fire! Return! For glory!
I think a rear charge should start to break these guys.
And the ready! Forward! At the ready!
You out. You don't want you fighting in the battle anymore. Of course, this is where we have the disengagement penalty in the future.
Riders at the double! Our spears
You turn on those.
we are at your command!
You turn on those. Regroup here.
Riders, advance!
Charge again. How are we doing? We still haven't won it, but they've gone.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Marksmen! Virtus! Hold
Let's get the tower or the gate. Horse archers.
Riders on me! Advance at speed! Orders, my lord! Ready to march! Shatter them! Noble spearmen! We await your orders! Double time! Forward, horse archers! Forward!
If you can get a flank attack in, look at all the bodies piled up on here.
Ballista!
Ballistas, just step down. You may kill my own troops by accident.
Riders at the double! Archers!
You can get out. You've got no more ammunition.
We have captured the gates.
Yep. Right, so what we'll have now is a negative impact now. The fact that the gates will now be firing on their troops.
Swift and accurate! Quickly now! Riders
What we want to do is see if we can get round for a rear charge.
swordsmen!
You're pretty damaged. I think we'll just push the spear units forward. This is where we're heading for. I'd rather break this unit first. This unit's going because it's now taking fire from the tower.
Horse archers!
I think we'll just take 2 horse archers round here. You just stand there.
Come forward!
You round there.
Royal cataphracts! Ride out! Awaiting orders!
Oops.
Armored horse
In.
archers! Forward!
Is winning slightly. Well, that might just change now. Oops. Yep. Right.
Royal cataphracts! We are at your command!
You're in good condition. Why are you taking fire?
Archers!
Archers, move forward.
Armored horse archers!
Right, armored horse archers, your job is to go forward in reconnaissance. Someone's firing from around here somewhere.
We are at your command!
So who's actually firing at us? Okay.
Orders, my lord! Royal cataphracts!
Okay.
Missile armed riders! Riders on me!
Push,
Spears at your command!
start to push these troops forward.
Noble spearmen!
How much range have these guys got then? They've got a lot of range. I think we're going to go straight for the centre because I'm not sure where the troops are. They're bound to have some troops in here.
Ready. Marching.
Start to advance.
And ready.
You're in good condition.
On me.
Oh.
We await your orders. Swordsman.
You can pull back. I want you really involved in the process.
Noble spearmen. Armored horse archers. Spearmen ready for order.
Downside is getting up these steps can be a little bit interesting.
Double time.
You can see the AI always has a little bit of pathfinding problems with getting up through here. In fact, we're just going to speed up a little bit. General, don't want to expose you too much, but you can move up to this point. Right, this tower's down. Heavy archers. You in here. Make sure these don't.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
One of you to break away to provide a distraction. Back to send you in this direction. I mean, there's another tower over here, so we have to try and do this relatively quickly. Well, okay. Got a unit coming in that way. The archers.
Advance at speed. We await your orders.
You
Armored horse archers.
horse archers that way.
Orders, my lord. And ready. Quick march. Ready.
I think we're going to need you over to reinforce this front so that we actually. I think we'll take the general this way so we can get a rear charge onto those.
And ready. Quickly. Armored horse archers.
Got you surrounded. Right.
Advance at speed.
Actually,
As you wish.
you over there.
We are at
You
your command.
engage.
Orders, my lord.
Have that way.
Let the flank. Spears at your command.
We got you there.
What are your orders?
We have captured a tower.
You wait your orders.
Right, your job now.
Armored horse archers. Archers. Take the archers.
Right, we've got the tower. Actually, I don't think I'm going to need you. We're going to go straight for. Oops. General, you're riding into danger. Back.
Our aim is
Your job is here.
awaiting order.
Your job is in here.
Spears ready. Quick march. Orders. Offer glory. We are at your command.
Get ready for.
Missile
Hey.
armed raiders. Raiders advance. Horse archers.
Also get the disengagement penalty. Now, if you're wondering why I'm saying that every time I do that, is I want to really remind myself of the consequences of the disengagement penalty. It can be evil, especially if I remember correctly from Attila. It was very evil.
Favor.
We'll put some fire arrows onto these. They probably won't affect them anyway. So, I mean, they're taking a little bit of right.
Noble spearmen. Missile
Yeah,
cavalry at your
disengage.
noble spearmen.
Okay.
On me. all cataphracts!
You just stand there. Fire.
The gods protect us!
Combat even. But it's going to speed up. We've got the technical victory. And that's what we're going to go for. Wow. See, they're under attack from the tower now. That tower's got a lot of range. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Didn't realise that. Come on, hurry up, game. I'm killing my own troops here. Right, they're gone. You get over here. Away from their troops. So the stupid fire arrows don't fire at us. And there's another unit in here somewhere, but we'd hope so. Okay.
The enemy fort will soon be ours.
Yeah, it's going to be close because they may start capturing the victory point, and these guys are going to take damage. Yep. End battle. We lost 306. That was a pretty epic battle, actually. I enjoyed that. I mean, breaking heavy phalanx units in siege battles is really difficult. I mean, ordinary militia units are tough to break in a face-to-face battle. In fact, heavy phalanx units are virtually unbreakable on a face-to-face combat. You've got to get behind them and flank them to be able to break them. And down they go. And of course we're going to occupy.
Ready for orders.
That means we've now got control of this settlement. They've got an army down here which is predominantly pike units, which is probably, to attack a defended city is probably one of the worst things you can do. Now, I'm certainly not going to worry too much with that. Great. I want cash here in the long term. 1300. That would be 1300. That would be 10 food. Wealth. 40% of wealth from all sources. 1300. 50% of wealth from all sources. Provides garrison, Armenian cavalry. So I think we're going for State of the King. I think we'll go for it is definitely an allied capital. Yep. We go for we're going to have an allied capital here. Keep that. We don't need that. We can convert that into a well.
At your command.
This army is pretty well set. This army's trash.
We fight for you, my
And this
lord.
army's refurbishing. This army can wait now. And they're suffering. Now there's a reasonable chance these idiots may try and push out against us, but I will be okay.
How can I be of
What I
assistance?
can do now is get my
Swift
agent
and
back into
silent as a
operation.
shadow.
And I think that's about all we can do movement wise. Let's have a quick look through. We got 114,000 to spend. And Baktra, actually, what's the construction report? Right, that's got to go up. That's got to go up. Well, in roads, certainly. Oh, that's just an ordinary well. That doesn't give me any there. Eastern polo pitch. Ooh, certainly want food in here. Can't see any reason why you can't put that up. And we got on that. And I certainly want that in there. I think we could probably take this down now because we got this here. Sanitation. Yeah, the sanitation is off the chart here, so actually what we really need food in here. Actually, I think what we will do is go with that, because that would give me a little bit of food, but some wealth and replenishment. We're going to need that once we actually move out towards the west when we take on the Romans. So we got that there. Let's just start from richest. So this is probably one of our richest provinces going, actually. I don't want to consume food at the moment. What's that? What I'm looking for is anything that will give me faction-wide benefits. That's 6% wealth for regions. That's 12% wealth from commerce. For the price of 2 food and a little bit of public order. Yep, I certainly want that. Probably we'll keep these. Yeah, I mean, these are minor increases. What I'm looking for is the specialist minor capitals. 4% construction. A little bit of cash. Yeah, I think that one will work. What we got here for? Must admit, I can never remember all the specifics for these. Don't think we need that just yet. No. Nothing specialist here. What we got here? So that's wine. We've already got the benefit from the +2 public order. I don't think we really need the growth here. We did get this, didn't we? Oh, we still haven't got. We've still got 3 turns to go to get the weaponsmith. For some reason, I suddenly thought that I'd already got the weaponsmith. I think we'll hold off on the wine at the moment. No. This is lead. We've already got the +2 public order due to sanitation. Well, from all sources. I mean, this is a pretty wealthy. I think we can hold off on that one. I don't want to drain my treasury at the moment. I think that would be good, because if I get the public order really high, what we can do then is jack up some of the other money-making buildings. What we got here? This is 254 wealth. Nope, not feeling it. Again, these can come later on. I mean, actually, Palmyra's got plenty of public order. I mean, it'd be nice actually to take this up, but let's get for 2 food and 4 public order. I think maybe we'll take that up in Jura. That will increase the garrison there. Not that I need it, but never mind. We've now got control of this province, and we got this here, this here, and we've got a garrison of 18 here because of the barracks. Something. Sorry about this. I think I'm going to need to start looking at which one of these actually needs barracks now. But we'll sort that out over time. In fact, we probably don't need a barracks here. 2 cav armies and a barracks here now. But I think I will go through that over time. And especially, I think once we've destroyed this faction and destroyed Parthia, we've got control of this whole area. What we can do is turn back a lot of the areas to civilian economy. But I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.